Hello and welcome back to our Let's Play of Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. I am Werewolf Nate.
And I'm Wildman T7691, special guest and parental authority.
Yes, now we're gonna talk to Morgan Freeman Minish. Dad, you wanna do the honors?
Sure, so, you've eaten the Jabbernet, and now you can understand us.
That...
The Elder said the humans can no longer see us as they once could. It's amazing that you can see us, and that I am amazing as an actor.
And you're terrible as an impersonator, because that was awful.
Well, didn't he do the voice of Darth Vader?
No.
No, that's James Earl Jones.
Oh. Great racist.
No! I just had the wrong guy.
You racist.
That's not racist. To confuse somebody is not racist.
Okay.
I'll confuse somebody of another race equally and fairly.
Nerd. Oh! So you've eaten the Jabbernet, and now you can understand us. Sorry, but I know little about swords. I'm sure the Elder can help you. See, you need to do this so you can be able to talk to the Minish and also talk to the Elder. Yes, you always need to talk to an Elder in a Zelda game. Because only they seem to know what's going on. Everyone else is stupid. He's got a stowing needle for his stabs because he's so tiny.
That's pretty neat.
Big eyeball for a second there. Oh, you speak our language. It's been quite a while since we've heard outsiders speak our tongue. We have little to offer you in these woods, but please enjoy your stay. Thank you for your offer, but we have no time to relax. My name is Elzo. This child is Nate. We need to break a curse that has been cast on the Princess of Hyrule. To do so, we'll need to reinforce the broken Picori blade. Ah, yes, you've come here now hoping to Oh, here, I'm gonna try to do like a kind of a Native American Eskimo-esque guy for the... I don't know why, but... hoping to have the blade reforged.
You're changing like 3/4 of the way in?
Well, if you have what you're after, you need 4 mystic root elements.
This is the worst Let's Play ever.
These elements are crystalline forms of the energies of this world. Only by infusing the blade with these energies can a new blade be forged. Here, give me your map. I can mark these elements can be found. They can be found.
Wow, there they are.
Very specific. I love how it's like in that general area. The earth element can be found in the shrine to the north of Vistari's Abbey. Speak with Vistari. He will show you the path to the shrine's entrance. Go with caution.
Do not seek the treasure.
Really?
Yes.
Go with caution. Evil creatures have lately made their home in our shrine. Return to me at once after you have found the earth element. So yeah, the elements are exactly the same as they are in The Last Airbender. Not that I watched that show that much.
That was one fine movie.
What? The Last Airbender?
Oh yeah!
Oh no!
Oh man!
It's Mystery Science Theater fodder for sure. I even was able to do it while watching it the first time. There's like this time where they're doing like this earthbender move, and I instinctively shouted 1 and 2 and 3 and jazz hands, and it fit perfectly, and I made the fella I was with laugh. He just laughed. He told me to shut up, but he laughed.
He was laughing at something else.
Oh, you wish to go to the shrine? Very well, this way.
Somebody was tickling me.
Wild beasts have settled in recently. Be careful, it's quite dangerous. Back to Zoom Out Land.
Alright, going to a new area here.
Yo,
Could this be a shrine?
You recognize this is that we were actually here. This is where we actually picked up our first piece of heart, right there.
Oh, yeah.
We couldn't come back. We could have not walked this way because of the puddle, which is now a deep thing for us because we can't swim.
But you did not suffer any damage.
Yeah, that's why I was showing it. So then now here's the deep... I believe it's called the... Oh, zoom in again. We are in the DeepWood Shrine. Oh, so state the obvious. So this would be the DeepWood Shrine the Minister Elder spoke of.
Thank you, Hat.
He said something about there being monsters inside, didn't he? Hey now, no reason to be afraid or anything. I'll be waiting right here. Don't Oh, wait, what am I saying? I'm not letting you leave me alone out here. I could have done better, but... Yeah, these will always contain hearts. Because this becomes like the central hub, eventually, of like where there's going to be like portals throughout the dungeon, which you'll activate in certain points, which allow you to warp right here, and they'll always give you hearts so you can replenish yourself.
Ooh, and you're gonna find some kind of crucial item that'll be useful to defeating a boss.
Yeah, that's not really a spoiler. That's kind of been this.
That it wouldn't be Zelda if it was any other way.
As you can see, there's like the spider web on this door, which just bounces you back. We'll be back about that later. Another easy push puzzle, except what you have to do is you push this totem on the side, and there you go.
All right, here's a trivia question. What is the only Zelda game that actually uses a leveling up system?
That would be Zelda 2.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not a nerd, I'm a Zelda nerd.
I never beat that one. That is a hard hit.
So these are slightly harder than the Octoroks you've just faced because they take 2 hits to fight and they're slugs. Okay, this is a very easy puzzle. Just step on all the torches in this dark.
Fire!
To make a chest magically appear out of nowhere. That makes total sense. You got a small key. Use it to open locked doors and blocks. You can use it only in this dungeon. You know, who came up with this? If you want a door locked, don't leave a puzzle in front of the door that gives you the key to the lock.
Yeah, it does.
It's not good security.
It's not good security. ADT would not even be in business if they did that.
There's a locked door here. See if you can find a key to open it. I just did.
Yeah, maybe the one you just found.
Yeah, you open it using the right shoulder button. Water and a mushroom. Mario, you are here. You in the corner.
It's me, Mario.
Yeah, as you walk on, these guys will drop and they'll drop on you. Luckily, when they're like on their back for that split second, they like die in one hit. I'm not gonna speak for every voice every time he says something, because being the supportive role in a Zelda game means he's going to talk a lot. A lot.
Maybe some of the repetitive stuff you can just.
I mean, this is like, yeah, stand in front of the switch to pull. Yeah, you press the right shoulder button to grab, and you pull this switch back, and you activate the bridge.
They have that little mark on the floor too, just to give you enough of a helpful hint
of how far you need to pull it.
Yeah.
These are mushrooms. They work very similarly to the switch.
Rubber mushrooms.
Is that you stretch them out far enough. Oh, red face. And what you do is, like, without let go of the R button, you stop pulling, and it'll launch you to the other side.
Well, you could have gone a lot further.
Yeah, as like I said earlier, one hit will kill those things. Those slugs. And the one on their back, it gets kind of annoying, and
No, a new enemy.
you can't hurt it. It's like a mushroom thing.
Huh. Ooh, he's like releasing some kind of.
Yeah, he releases the stuff that's on the floor.
Oh, he makes that.
We can't do anything with him yet, but we will. Wow, look at the size of that barrel! Huh? Oh, right. How silly of me. It's not big, we're just small. Yes, great observation, Elzoer.
He forgot. Ooh!
Fire!
Fire!
Yes, this is a barrel. Out of my way.
Very good job.
Yeah.
Now, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, you walk slower on this, by the way.
Hey, you look like Pigpen from Peanuts cartoon. Good grief.
Yeah, you can't go anywhere in here, but this will be like a mobile area
Can
later.
you go through there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You said you couldn't go anywhere.
Well, I couldn't go anywhere else, because the main objective is to get that thing to move. And here's more jerks. And so essentially this is a bit more complicated version of what we just did. Is that what you gotta do is that you have to move this statue onto this and then do this.
Ah.
And now, the barrel is mobile, allowing us to access other areas of this room.
And this is a great, I think, design element for this shrine or dungeon.
And this is also a good
How do
abuse
you
of
do
its 3D function.
Yeah.
Of the Game Boy is... state the obvious. Hey, be careful, my lad. The barrel just moved. We could have seen that with our eyes.
Mode 7!
See, now you can move the barrel to go to different areas, like this one. We don't have a key, so we can't go there yet. But this is how you pretty much get around any other areas.
And what? You can't do anything with that, right?
With the spider web, no, we can't. Just run into the air, and then until you come out on this end. And there you go.
Alright.
Oh, here's a new enemy. These are, I'm not sure what they're called, but I call them dash bugs.
Okay. They look like ladybug-ish, sort of.
And then you can knock them in the water. You can knock enemies into the water and off cliffs, just like in the other Zelda.
Do they leave items if you kill them?
Well, yeah, they do, but they don't if you drop them in water.
Oh yeah. Rubber mushroom. You gotta go all the way back, or?
Well, actually, there's actually a special thing if you do.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's important later. Getting that.
Can't get it right now.
And here you got a dungeon map. Check it on your map screen. Yeah, because of those 2 heart pieces I got earlier, we'll be able to get a full heart container before we even fight the first boss.
Very good.
That's very good, yeah. Yeah, map, if you've played any Zelda game for quite some time, you'll know what it is, really. Just turn it off. What you want to do is you want to pull it off to the second mark. Off before the first mark, and then you'll land here. And here's another new enemy.
Oh, yeah. One swipe, you're the slug killer.
Slug Slayer! Hey, and these are just like little flying insects, so you can kill them with 2 hits. If they see you, they will come after you.
What we need now is something to hold down that switch. But there's nothing you can do to hold down that switch.
See, this is a pressure switch that if you let go, it'll retract. So you want to do, instead of picking this pot up, you simply want to push it. You can push pots.
Yeah, and that's something that didn't come to me intuitively. I kept picking it up, you know.
Well, who didn't? So, Dad, any conversation piece to make this Let's Play a little more interesting, so we're not just talking about what's happening?
So what's the geopolitical climate of the world of Hyrule at this time?
It's probably in turmoil, since, like, the princess is stone, and the king's probably drinking because of he can't get his daughter. Yeah, I'm not going to explain that puzzle. The puzzles are still very easy right now. It's the first dungeon. What do you expect?
Simple level. So is global warming an issue in Minish Capland? You told me to ask questions, and they're stupid questions.
I'm talking about Zelda, the game, Mario, Zelda, Nintendo's, Sega if you care.
Oh. Well,
Okay, now we don't need it?
I do, there's a certain Sega system that I do like.
Would you mind saying what it is?
It is the Dreamcast.
Uh-huh.
I love the Dreamcast. I love also being able to easily burn backup CDs of games. So it's important for me to have good backups of games.
X-May, we'll have someone on our tail because of that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just made backups. But hey, Shenmue, great game. Wow.
Really? You played?
No, but I watched it on a Let's Play.
Wow, that's really a sign that you know.
That's like playing it, isn't it? Man, I'd love to play the game and run that forklift for like 4 days in a row or something like that. No, it did look interesting.
Yeah, you have to be careful with this mushroom. You have to do it just right so you land on this and don't overshoot it.
You know, when you do become a grown-up, you don't have the time to play that you used to. I'm not complaining.
Unlike me, who's beaten the final boss 12 times.
Well, you did one of them on a plane trip, I think.
Well, I did it in Seattle, and I was so bored, I just like kept playing the final boss over and over.
Oh yeah.
I got pretty good at it, where I like beat it in like 5 minutes or something.
I really struggled to beat playing that one. I think I did that on your original GBA you had that kind of didn't have any kind of backlight.
Oh man, that stunk.
And I remember I did it during a lunch break at work. I actually went and sat in my car so that I could do that. I mean, it was on my mind, so strong.
Yeah, this could be a little difficult. What you have to do is you have to pull both statues on over. We'll push that one back, and then push this one like so.
So what other game has Vati as the main villain?
That would be the Four Swords. Except he looks a lot different in those games. It actually will be explained near the end of the game why he looks like he does, and it's probably seen as this is his first ever appearance as Vati. I mean, as an enemy, and it's actually kind of refreshing to have, you know, not Ganon, because the moment you pick up a Zelda game and you hear about this evil guy, you're like, oh, it's Ganon, durr. I wonder where this key goes.
This one sort of reminds me of that Four Swords Adventure feel, too.
Well, you know, for the GBA, it actually uses the exact same sprites for, like...
No way, really?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at them, there's, like... Yeah. It actually kind of reused a lot of it. that dislike us his own. Oh, a 5 rupee. First time getting a 5 rupee in a random jar. Up, it's 15 minutes. We'll have to end this him holding a 5 rupee for the first time.
All right,
Be right
we'll see
back.
ya.